Welcome to GameSpot versus Mario Kart. 8 contestants entered, and only one would reign supreme in a winner-take-all showdown. The first heat saw a new budding star, Sean Charity from the 5th floor, dazzling onlookers, while 3rd floor contestants Caro and Homer were left in his wake.
No, but Homer's not representing. Just
Homer's still struggling. Ooh, I think McShay's last right now. And Caro into a pipe, but I think Sean looks like I think he's got this one. I don't know.
unless something terrible happens to Sean's game right now, he's got this.
Homer's a little angry right now.
Homer's pissed. No, I'm lying. Homer's pissed.
Let's get Homer here. Discuss what happened.
Yeah, you know what? What happened was, I was playing with Waluigi in the practice rounds, and for some reason I decided to play as Donkey Kong.
Why would you practice with one character and then switch it up?
What
Why wouldn't you go
was-
with what you knew?
What happened was I wasn't quite aware that we were actually going until we were starting. I have no excuses. I came in, I didn't show up, and that's that. That's all I'm gonna say.
That is very commendable of you. Oh, okay, it's like that. It's like that, ladies and gentlemen. He's a little mad still, but it's okay. We're going to get our second round started here. Homer Ibarra, angry as ever. All right, John, congratulations.
Thank you.
So was Yoshi and the scooter, is that the way to go in this game?
Mock bike for sure. Motorcycles, manual, it's the way to do it.
Sounds like you're well seasoned in the Wii version of Mario Kart. Is this true?
Very dominant, yes.
Oh, he's dominant. He's confident, ladies and gentlemen. You think you're going to take the whole thing then?
So far it's looking pretty good. I haven't seen the rest of the competition, so
Congratulations again.
thank you.
The second heat of contestants saw Cynthia dominating, while Eric Tay went out like a little
Round 2. This is an elimination round. Eric Tay, you just need to stop talking and focus on your race. So we got Boo Boo bringing up the rear as Donkey Kong. Just no love for Boo Boo, falling into the pit. Regina is Mario on the bike. Or sorry, Luigi on the bike. Coming into the bell lap here, we got Cynthia in first. We got Boo Boo just eating it, sucking it up. We got Yoshi skidding out in 9th place, 10th place, kind of going back and forth between that. We got a little squid ink going on, but it doesn't seem to faze Cynthia too much. She seems to be in complete control now. Needless to say, Boo Boo and Regina are far from competing, at least in this race. Eric Tay, you gotta pass that thing off, man, or you're gonna get zapped. Look at let's interview some losers over here. What's going on, Boo Boo?
I'm still second.
Still second in the overall standings?
Yeah.
All right. Eric Tay just threw in the towel. Eric Tay just doesn't even want to drive anymore. How does it feel to be a huge loser right now?
I tried to take first place, Sean's advice. Did the Yoshi, did the bike. You know, I just can't harness the power of that bike or something, because I was flying off the map. Terrible. Just terrible.
Now, are you usually a bike dude, or do you just go with the standard cart?
I normally go with the cart, but he said that it was that's the
So I'm gonna put it back on you. You criticize me for not going with what I know. Why the hell did you take somebody else's advice?
because I don't play this game at all, and I'm terrible.
Boo Boo. By the way, you suck. That's what Regina. Let's. That's fine. We're talking some more losers here. Regina, it looks like your lucky pink shoes didn't work out today. What went wrong?
The Wii.
The Wii went wrong.
Blame the Wii.
All right, so now we're getting round for the third and final match here. For third and final round, we've got the winners, the top two of the previous two rounds, squaring off in a winner-take-all extravaganza. Let's introduce the competitors one more time. What's your name and what floor are you from?
Sean, 5th floor.
Sean, 5th floor, representing. What do you like? How do you think you're? How would you rate yourself in this tournament here?
I'm doing quite well. I don't know.
Think you're gonna take it?
I believe so, yeah.
Feels very confident. Not a cocky confidence either. Cynthia, you came in second, right?
Oh, I came in first.
You came in first. You're the number 1 seed.
Yes, I am the number 1. My
All right.
boss is 2.
The boss of bosses.
Boss of bosses is 2.
All right. You know that second place is the first loser, right?
I am aware of that, but I'm not going to say that because the boss's boss thing.
All right. Boo Boo taking a commanding lead right now. Dodging turtle shells. Oh boy. Everybody's got ink. And Boo Boo just fell off the track, coughing up the first spot, going all the way back into 5th. It's pretty close now. We got all of our competitors are first, second, third, and 6th. So we're kind of coming on the final stretch here. A couple tricky turns before we hit the finish line, but it looks like Yoshi's taking the commanding lead. Mario almost out of chance. Oh, there you go, Sean. You know, I doubted you a little bit towards the middle of the race, but it looks like you kind of clutched it there.
Third lap, pulled through. Didn't do so well the first half, but pulled it together, stayed strong and consistent.
All that matters is the W when it's all said and done. Cynthia, disappointing 4th finish.
So I don't perform well under pressure, I guess.
That's not the mark of a champion, I will say. Gunning for 3rd place, Tom McShay.
I can't figure out how to jump with this controller, so that's my like disadvantage.
More excuses. More excuses. No, not a very good one. All right. When we're off, Sean out like a bolt. Going through, look at it. He's just navigating through this track like he's played this game before. And Cynthia kind of, I must have lit a fire under her ass because she seems to be doing pretty good until I say her name. Then she just starts eating crap. So I'm afraid Boo Boo is just bringing up the rear. He's got the bullet bill, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. We're in the 3rd lap. Sean somehow gets back into 1st place. He's going to come around the corner here, hairpin turn it, hit some boost. Even with the squid ink, he's not phased. He gets hit with the big shell, but I think he's built up enough of a lead to take this one. They're jockeying back and forth. Oh, look at that. Cynthia almost had the 2nd place, but she couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. Sean, once again, man, pulling out an improbable win. Now we're in our 3rd track here. How many tracks are in this circuit? So this is the 3rd one. This is the 3rd one. Yoshi with that pole position gets out, does a front flip, gets a phantom item. Look at these tricks. Yoshi is just putting on a show right now. And I think he's entitled to that, considering the kind of ass whooping he's bestowing on his competitors. Look at that. He's just. I can't say enough about Sean from the 5th floor. His play has been stellar. It's been focused. Boo Boo again is just nowhere to be seen, nowhere to be found. I don't even know if he's ever played this game before. Yoshi is just putting on a display of fine Mario Kart skill. It looks like he knows this track pretty well. Seems to be avoiding obstacles at all costs, although he did fall into the lava, and now Cynthia's overtaking him. But Cynthia is known to choke, and that's exactly what happens. So Sean once again resumes the 1st spot, and Sean with the easy win here, buddy. I think, not to be throwing out any predictions there, but I think you're gonna win this thing.
Unless I fail miserably on Rainbow Road.
Well, I don't think there is any hope for that, because I think just by pure mathematics, he's got enough points to get into 12th place and still win this thing. All right, here we go into the final race. Rainbow Road, probably, arguably, the most frustrating track in this game. Anything can happen here, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Sean's gonna take this one. Be crowned the championship. Doing some tricks, showboating. I like the swagger he's got going on. And Sean is just lighting up the field right now. It's almost as if he's been destined to win GameSpot Versus. Looks like Eric Tay wants to get on the mix here. Shaking his head. Eric, what can you tell me right now?
Oh, Sean's in a classic zone, man. He wasn't joking when I talked to him earlier. He's dominating.
Head and shoulders above.
Yeah, he's dominating. This game's silly. I don't even know.
But it seems like traditional powerhouses here on the 3rd floor. Atomic Shay, a Cynthia. They're not delivering. They're not delivering on the promise of Mario Kart supremacy, and it's disappointing to me. It's very disappointing. And Sean, it's Sean's done. His quadrant of the screen has already gone into automatic replay. Tom, what can you say about the talent here on the third floor for Mario Kart Wii?
I would say we're great predictors. I got third overall. Cynthia got second, and this is exactly what we said going in. So we know who we are.
Boo Boo said he was going to get second. I don't think that happened.
I think the third floor sucks. And I'm on the third floor.
Yeah, it was a disappointing showing here for the third floor in Mario Kart. Sean, let's get you in here. Let's get you in here in the winner's circle. It looks like you're producing a little bit of sweat, and that's a well-earned. That means you've been working hard. Let's get on over here. So what do you think, man? Are you just Is it kind of a joke? What the competition that
Today, I thought GameSpot would at least have like one or two good competitors, but which is fine by me. I mean, I'll take all this stuff off your hands. Just go. Thank you.
Cool, man. Well, congratulations. I think we're gonna go ahead and give you the big glittery blue bag with the red stuffing and these. Let's see. You got some pretzels. You got a box. Sean, way to go. Congratulations. And that does it for the Mario Kart Wii tournament.